Was good, was good. Happy Saturday. I think this is the last Saturday of the month. Either way, I'm gonna put the message in. Y'all can submit your beats starting now. We can chill. We got some member submissions that we do have to listen to, because that's just how it works. Was good though. How are y'all doing? I hope you're having a good day. Let's give John Bay's beat a listen first. That weird like synth glitch thing you had there, I love that. That was really cool. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really crazy about the hi-hat bounce you got going on, but everything else is pretty good. Like the mix is super clean too. Thank you. Honestly, bro, this sounds like one of the Pop Smoke songs, low key. I forget which one. I'm gonna pin it though, because that's kind of clean. Oh, damn! I just closed the wrong tab. That's unfortunate. I have to open up the bracket thing again because I accidentally closed the bracket. Because John Bay, I gotta let you know, like, oh wait, no, you can't even enter because you won last time. My bad. My bad. That's not even relevant. One thing I don't really fuck with is like when you're killing off all the instruments and you just got the drums going. It's a little meh energy wise. Like it loses me a bit. It's crazy. Fire. Doozy, that's gas. Gas. We got dire beats.
This some fire.
Dire, I'm gonna be real. This is like objectively everything's nice and stuff. I'm just not like, it feels a little uninspired. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it feels, I don't know. Like I can see what you mean. You know? I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I mean. But like, again, objectively, everything is good. Like you did things correct as far as like mixing. Everything's coming through clean. The sounds are cool. Everything about it's cool. It's just, I don't know, like I can feel that it felt uninspired for you. That vocal was cool though. I really like that. Now we gotta go to the non-members. I'm not gonna roast y'all. Blood Money 140 C sharp minor.
Louis V, what the fuck?
I'll say like it's a little too repetitive. genuinely nothing different is happening in your melody. Like, it's the same thing the whole time, pretty much. I hope you change it up. Maybe, let's see. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. We got Mr. Me. Listen, if I get like a copyright claim or whatever because of your beat here, it's gonna be a struggle for me. This is not the bounce I would have gone with, but I see where you're going. I don't really like that kick sample. It's not cutting through the mix very nicely. Yeah, it feels like you put reverb on the kick too, which isn't bad, but it just feels a little too spacious, a little too airy, I guess. We got another Riley meme. I'm not gonna read this because everyone here can read, but
beats. Yeah, we got a whole meme here. Riley asking me after hearing this beat. I can't read, my glasses aren't on. I swear, is this a medieval tavern type beat?
It starts making a list of things at this point.
Like the snare, I think it's the snare. Feels a little bit too loud. I'm not loving that. I think a different 808 would have been way better.
I would turn up some of your drums, make some more room for them.
my one beef with this is like your bell. It's going all over the place. I think it would have been better if you just kind of had the bell like in one place. You know what I mean? This is actually like, I think the intro went way harder than it should have. Yeah, I just don't think using that bell for the counter melody is the right way to go with that. Other than that though, like, it's clean. It's really clean. I'm impressed with how the intro turned out, honest. The intro for that is kind of crazy, low key. Bro, you need to turn this mix up. Like, this is so quiet. I had to crank my speakers, my studio monitors, and it's still like pretty quiet. Your 808 has like this weird buzz to it. It's a little too much distortion on it, maybe a little too much clipping, maybe a little too much saturation, whatever you're doing to it. And the melody's kind of just plain. I think you could have done some cooler bounce with like the hi-hats too, but I think having like that second 808 come in was pretty nice. No, I have not played Chained Together. I've never been a big fan of those types of games, you know what I mean? We got Heartachy up next. It feels like your 808's just not, it doesn't have room or something. Like, you gotta give it some room there. I see what you're going for, but I feel like the bounce needs to be there a lot more. I feel like there needs to be more room for everything. Like, you have a lot of good ideas going on, but they're not getting that room to shine the way they need to. yo, Frosty, listen, you've been on a tear lately. I'm very curious to see what you got this time. I kind of wish your kick had a little bit more thump, but I think it's pretty good. Like, everything about this is good. The vocal's kind of crazy in there. I love the vocal. It's good, man. Yeah, that's a vibe. Shachar. I don't know if that's how you say it. Bro didn't even title his file. Something's off. We're a second in and something's off. Nah, Riddy, this is not members. Don't you worry. We went through like 3 members already, so that's like pretty much all of them. If I had to tell you a positive, your mix is pretty solid. Like, you actually have a decent mix on this. But you have some stuff that's just off. Like, it's out of key, or it's just playing something that's just stupidly dissonant. The rhythms feel a little weird. You gotta fix those things. The mix, though, is really, really impressive considering, like, everything else. It's weird. Usually, like, if someone is playing stuff out of key all over the place, usually their mix is garbage, but your mix is kind of clean. Bro has hacked the system. That's how you're winning them all. We got Pete. This one you made this morning. Yes, Pete, I just want to let you know, C major and A minor have all of the same notes. So does D Dorian. I think it's E Phrygian, etc. All the modes. They're just changing like what the first scale degree is. By the way, y'all can still submit, like, if you stick around till the end, we usually kind of go back and listen to like 1 or 2 or 5 or 20 more, however many of y'all stick around. This is cool. It would have been nice with, like, I don't know, like a little bit of like a vocal in there, like kind of like a pain vocal of some sort. I feel like the drums are meh. I'm not crazy about the drum samples. Some of the drum patterns are a little basic too. Other than that, though, the melody's really nice. First time out of your comfort zone. Why do you and Frosty have the same beat name? Oh wow, I see.
Cielo.
Bro, your tag is nice. Your mix needs to be cleaned up. It sounds like your kick is just going OD. Your 808 is so like dulled out in the background. It's almost like it's not there. The mix is just it ruined this. Like the melody's good, the mix really didn't help. Yeah. Maybe use a different 808 too, I don't know. Longish intro. Why is your piano so loud? Bro, don't do that. Did you hear that? Your piano is clipping. You don't really want your piano to be clipping like this. Like, what crazed lunatic plays a piano like that? That's the question you should ask yourself. Why did you cook over here though? What the bro, what? You had me fooled. You had me fooled. You played with us. Also, your hi-hats came in so weird. What the? What are you doing? No, you can't do this. You had a redemption. You can't do this with your 808s. Please, no, don't do that. Bro, you had the redemption. You fooled everyone. Just to say, nah, psych. No, you can't do that. Don't do these weird, like, don't get that crazy with your 808s. You don't need to slide and glide everywhere. You don't need to do that. You had it. You were in your bag. You fumbled so hard there. It's just crazy. I'm still shook. Like that was a roller coaster of emotion. I thought I was getting ready to cook you, then you impressed me, then I got back to cooking you. I'm still confused, man. This is already a vibe. That little triangle is maybe too loud, but everything else is gas. This is good. It's very sparkly too. It was good. Technically, Eternal can't win again, ever. Like, he's banned from winning. But Ultra Fire, if you want, we'll pin this and we'll put you in. I don't know if you're planning to submit something else, but if you're not, why not? You know what I mean? I'll slap it in there. Yo, Keto, what's good? How are you doing? We got Jeffrey Tyler. Jeffrey Tyler, I feel like this is about to be a song.
So what the fuck is forever, forever, never last?
Okay, you're like flat or sharp. I think you're flat. I'm not really sure. I don't know vocals like that.
Telling me you love me, I don't even have to ask. I was so damn high, I took my keys and almost crashed. You told me if I...
Yeah, you're flat on some of these notes. Definitely not sharp. You're flat on some of these notes. And honestly, like, you could maybe benefit from some more vocal mixing of some form.
I died, then forever couldn't last. So I give you my heart and then he threw it in the trash.
Like, you got something almost. You're actually really close. Like, genuinely, for those of you who don't know, like, this is very close to what you can get with mixing. I don't know what I'm saying. This is close. You're close to something good, but you're not there. You know what I mean? And you mainly need to mix those vocals a little bit harder.
You're talking about some girl like she, your friend's not even bad. Running to the teller with my cash is on her back. I'm running out the bank, I see somebody with a badge.
Yeah, you don't really see too many people making this style of beat anymore either. You know? But it's a cool beat. The beat's pretty nice. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's clean. I think maybe some of your melody things could be turned down a tiny bit, but everything there is pretty good. How do you say this? Eggs Aegis Beats? Yeah, you cooked. It's getting a little repetitive, but you cooked on both parts. 100%. What is everyone doing with switches today? Like, we've had some pretty bold switches, so what's going on?
What's going on, beat your face?
What is that name? Alligator Maid Waifu? Bro, what are you doing in your spare time? Whoa, what just happened? Why did... what? That was weird. I'm still confused.
What's going on, beat your face?
Yeah, that's the funny thing. I go live like once a month. YouTube actually recently sent me a notification. They said I could make 175% more money if I went live every week. I don't know where YouTube gets these numbers from, because that does not seem legitimate in any sense. Your 808's really loud. It's not really cutting through the mix. It almost feels like you cut out some of the low end, but not really on the 808. Melody's a little plain too. That's okay, alligator made waifu. I went with rlybeats, rlybeats. However, 99.9% of people think it means rlybeats. So, you know what? Naming is not my strong suit either. Yeah, I love what you have on the melody. Like, I really like that preset. It's clean. It's clean. It's very clean. Jado, you cooked on that. The bot seems to be bugging out because the bot likes to bug out, I guess. I'm just going to turn it off, turn it back on. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it kind of gives off like a 21 Pilots vibe. Low key. Did we pin that? We did. Jado, congratulations. It's nice to have you back submitting beats. Because I haven't got the pleasure of listening to your beats in a while. Like new beats from you. Keta, beat is from April. I can't talk.
Wait, hold on, this Keto?
JK, really?
You cooked on the lead. I really like the lead. You want to know how you can put reverb on your 808? Let's go into a little talking time. A little rant too. FL24. I don't really love that this opens. I know I can say have it not show each time, but it's just like sometimes it's useful, but sometimes it's not. Like with your 808, let's say you do a send, like you send it to somewhere else, and then in that somewhere else you cut the lows out, right? You don't have any lows, and then you have like, where is it? Reverb 2? Yeah, you have reverb 2 or whatever, and then you have like the wet or whatever all the way up, something like that. Or the mix. You know what I mean? You just don't want the lows going into your reverb. Why is this not closing? I pressed cancel. Let's listen to Keta's beat again. I'm gonna say like the mix is a little dirty. No, you don't cut the lows out of the 808. You do a send and you cut the lows out of the send. Well, that's what you're doing. That's what the send is. The send is the reverb, and you just keep the wet of the reverb, because then it's not keeping the original signal. You know what I mean? This is really good. I just think the mix is too dirty. Like, I don't love the mix with the 808. It gets a little muddy in that low end. Yeah, the send is just routing it to another channel, but if you have the wet all the way up or whatever, then it's just the wet signal, right? That's the idea. I don't think I gave a good example using Fruity Reverb because I don't use Fruity Reverb. So let me give you another example, right? So then we do the send to this track here. Can I like make this smaller? flstudio, how do you make this smaller? I've never done this. So I can just drag this up here, right? So we got track 1. Let's pretend this is the 808. We do the send over here. We cut out the lows. I don't know what lows we'll cut out, but like that. I use Valhalla Vintage Verb. I opened the wrong thing. I do this all the time. I always open up the wrong thing. So you open up your reverb, right? I keep my mix at 100% because then I'm getting 100% of the wet reverb signal and not the original dry 808 signal, which is coming from here. Does that make sense? That's what you do. Now let's listen to MDR the Wolf.
MDR on the track.
Sometimes you might want to add reverb to like a kick or to an 808. Genuinely, I've done it a few times. It's very rare, but it's just like sometimes you can do it if you want. Yeah, the highs on this hurt. You have like one note in your lead pattern that's just not a great note to go to. Like it's a little dissonant. I think there would be a better note to play. This mix is atrocious. Like it's just everything's too in your face. It's just a little loud. Everything is a little loud. I think, okay, listen, I have an example of what I was talking about now that I think about it. Is it this? Red is just a color. It took my headphones off. Bro, didn't we all? Didn't we all? Please open. Why is it taking forever to open now? Please. Mike Allen asks Eternal, do you like acoustic tracks? Bro, what kind of question is that? That's such a random question to be asking people. Let me see if this will actually open. I didn't do like a one-for-one example of what I was talking about here, I think. There's just so many drums. Where's the kick? Which one is the kick? I can't read. What channel is this in? We're in 28. Yeah, so I do a send to 36 here where I cut out the lows and then I have a reverb. I turned down my mix because I kind of wanted the kick layered. So it's like very subtle. But like, let me play just the kick, I guess. You can hear the reverb on that, right? Let me open up a limiter so you can see it too. Fruity limiter. And if I turn that off, there you go. That's like an example of it. If you want to hear it in context too, you know what, that might make a little bit more sense. Because I just want it to be more like spacious. You know what I mean? Give it a little bit more of like a stompy kind of sound instead of what I had. And it worked out. I think the beat turned out pretty solid. Melodies from scratch. Oh, dog, I did miss your beat. Let's play that. This is like a nursery rhyme melody. Your 808 shouldn't be coming in that high. Yeah, your 808 shouldn't be coming in that high. The melodies, like, it's a little bit of a nursery rhyme type of melody, and genuinely, you could use the exact same MIDI if you just had like an ARP, or if you like put a bunch of effects on it, it could still work. But you didn't do that there. Probably bring the 808 in a little lower too, like so that it's hitting in like a C5 range instead of whatever that was. Melodies from scratch. Now we're gonna listen to John's beat. Do I exclusively make tracks in trap? Bro, I can't read. I'm terrible at reading. No. Let me expand on that. I do like these videos now, I'm starting to, where I spin this wheel. There's like a bunch of genres. People tell me what genres to put on the wheel, and then we make whatever it lands on. So far we've done R&B, and we've done sexy drill, which is literally just R&B but with drill drum patterns. Oh, don't you worry. I think we've got house and future bass, or maybe just house. So we have something like that. This is fire. I just don't really love the guitar. The guitar sounds a little corny. And I think it just sounds corny to me because it just sounds like too high pitched. I'd pitch it down a little bit. I'm not going to take any submissions from the chat to add to the wheel right now, just because I don't have the wheel open. I don't really have a way of just remembering or catching all of your submissions, like all of your what you want me to try and make. We got to hop on over to the members beat reviews. We got Eternal and then Ultra Fire.
Eternal got them locks.
Bro, why did you name this Drum Lord? I already know this is gonna be stupid hard. Nasty. It's nasty work. Ultra Fire, what do you have? That filter was clean, I like that. Fine, I'll give you 5 more seconds. I gave you 10 more seconds because it was clean.
Ultra fire on the chain.
It's clean. It's pretty clean. Alright, there's a switch too. 145, bless. I love when you guys tell me when the switch is. You make my life easy. It's clean. That's very clean. Doozy wants to burn our ears off. Doozy. Listen, I'm gonna get a noise complaint if I keep playing this. I just know. Where were we? Who were we listening to? We just listened to John. It was a reggae beat. We got Ahab, Captain Ahab. He's chasing Moby Dick. Your mix is just like really dirty. I get it's supposed to be dirty, but I mean like your low end is just too dirty. Yeah, exactly. It's like everything's good. It's just your mix sucks. Fix the mix and you have fire. Double vex, bro's trying to cast like a spell on us. If this is how, like, I'm 1 second in, if this is how loud it is for the whole thing, I'm gonna need to brace myself. I'm gonna pin it just because. Just because. Why not? Double vex. I want to hear it again at some point, and maybe I'll think differently when I hear it again. We'll see. We got Davey. Yo, Riley, what's good? I kind of like what you're doing with all these percussion sounds here. Only other complaint too is it feels a little too resonant. Yeah, I wish you had a bit more. I wish you had a bit more to it. It's really good so far though. This is really robotic. All right. Where do we start? That's the real question. Like, where do we start by talking about? It's ridiculously robotic. Like the melody, everything in it is just super robotic. You don't. We're gonna have to have another talk. Okay. So when I say like everything's robotic, it's not that it's just like, oh, everything's hitting on grid, because you can hit on grid and it won't sound robotic. It's just like this, for example, this is gonna sound super robotic. Bro, the mic wasn't record. Oh, all right. Let me reiterate my entire statement. I appreciate y'all letting me know. We're in online classes right now. So like, let's say you got like this. Where did it cut off? That's the real question. Whatever. So like you're doing a lot of repetition, which is good. You can totally repeat things, but every so often you gotta like mix it up. So like don't repeat more than 2 bars. That's usually what I go for. Don't repeat more than twice. That's usually what I go for. And you can just like kind of move things around. I don't know, like this would probably sound ass because this is ass, but it'll sound different ass, and that matters. Reiterate is the longest word you've heard from me. That's crazy. I'm telling you, I have a good vocabulary somewhere. What else are we gonna say about Drew's beat? I think the mix was pretty rough. I don't remember though. Yeah, the mix is a little rough. Your 808's pretty quiet. I would say just like work on the melody stuff first. That's what I did personally. You have like a disgusting little pop at the beginning. I'm really not liking this drum bounce that you're going with right now. I don't really like the drum sounds in general either. I don't know. You could have had something, but I don't think this is it. Mix was a little rough. Yeah. Hokey. This is the problem with like these VST guitars. They sound like they're like from Zelda Ocarina of Time. You know? I don't it just sounds too synthetic. It's like a soft boy type beat. Yeah, I don't really like the kick you're using either. You could totally have a little bit more going on. Bro crucified him. Jado, you already submitted one. I'm sorry, but you gotta adhere to the rules. We got Prod Brick. Let me just say one thing. Prod Brick, you could have the craziest tag. Like, you could totally have a cool tag with just Brick. And I'm hoping you do. Like, Bricked Up Beats. Some shit like that would be nice. This beat's got me bricked up. That'd be a great tag. No, I didn't like the drums. Here, I'll explain why. Like, this is the stupidest fucking thing I've heard someone say in my life. Okay, listen to the kick. Listen to how, like, poppy the kick is. Do you hear how doo-doo ass that tag, or that kick is? Come on. That was the last one. This one, I didn't like the drums because the bounce was terrible. Bro, the delusion is crazy. It's not bad. I think you have some good stuff going on. I think the bass is maybe like a little played out. Like, you could have switched it up at times, had like the bass have like a hard-hitting 808. The snare I felt like is a little too long, like the tail should have been shortened a bit, but I think everything else is pretty solid with this. All right. Dino Man, listen, I get it. You're angry at the world or whatever. You can just relax. Like, it's not that deep. You're going in a timeout like a little child because you're throwing a temper tantrum for whatever reason. I like what you're doing with this.
Houston, you made this?
I love how you're doing this intro. Like, I always complain about these long intros, but when I'm saying that, I mean you have nothing interesting going on. This one, you have a very interesting intro going on. Like, there's some things happening. The 808 in the background is kind of building up that hype. It's pretty cool what you're doing here. That little pluck that you had kind of come in, I think it would have been cool if it was a bit more sparse, but I think what you have here is pretty good. I'd maybe shorten the tail of the snare too, or actually I'd pitch the snare up. I'd pitch the snare up a tiny bit, but it's good. I like this. This is a good mix. Everything on it's pretty clean. Houston, how do you spell Houston? Dog. I had to check. That's terrible. That's terrible. I had to check how to spell Houston. J Noble. Yeah, I said I had a vocabulary. I didn't say I know how to spell. Yeah, you want to know why I have the default Alienware background? I'll show you. I have what's it called? What's that thing called? Oh, background. No, what is it called? Wallpaper engine. That's what it's called. I have this, but anytime I restart my computer, it resets back to the Alienware default background. So like, technically this is my background. It's a struggle out here. I don't know, I have a fair amount of games. Your mix is a little muddy. The 808 kind of just feels a little dull, like it's not really punching through the mix at all. Oh damn, I'm gonna have to set that up then, because it's really annoying having to try and open it up every single time anyways. Yeah, I don't really like what you're doing with that bell. It feels like you're kind of going OD with it. Other than that, it's just kind of okay. Like, everything about it is fine. There's just nothing really pops. I had to make sure they didn't submit. Vaskin, I'm gonna have to say your name is just like eerily similar to Foreskin, and it might be a problem. OD in this sense is like overdone, overdue, overdose. He's doing too much. Kind of feels like everything here is drowned out a little bit. Like, it feels like it's missing some of the high end, a little too much of it. I like the gate though that you got there. I think you could turn up the clap and the hi-hat as well. What you're doing with your chords there is nice. I really like that. Maybe this is just me, but I don't really love the counter snare. I feel like that should have been the snare, and then the counter snare should have been something like a little higher pitched with a shorter tail, because this feels a little too dramatic. Some of your slides are a little bit goofy, but for the most part, they're okay. I do like what you're doing with the chords, though. It's always nice. Who is Stiffy? That is a name. I have to state my bias before I listen to this. I hate futuristic glow. I think it's terrible.
Boys, you cook this one.
Your low end is just a little busy. Like, you should clean that up. Jude, I don't know what you expect me to do with your zip file here, but I can't do anything. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie, like, you can either take this as a roast or a compliment. It just kind of sounds like you made the melody with arcade. Like, it sounds like you just took an arcade sample and made the melody with that, because it's so repetitive and it just feels very generic in a way. And I'm getting more and more convinced of that the more I listen, because it just keeps repeating over and over again.
Let them girls ride and I show them a grip, but she blinded by the candy, she can't see I'm a pimp. But when she told me I look good, I didn't feel no pride. All she really wanted to do was just whip my ride.
Yo, take care, Vaskin. Hope you're doing good. It's kind of having that same issue of just being too repetitive after a while. But yeah, like, it's good. You have a lot of good things here. The mix is solid. The whole thing probably could be louder, but I think that might just be YouTube. Yo, my mustache is too long. I need to trim this thing so bad. Got a caterpillar under my nose. We got Hyperpop, but you named it Hyperpoop. I've done that too. This is a style of hyperpop that's starting to die out for good reason. And at most, it's being sprinkled in, like as a tiny portion of what is the song. You also just straight up sampled Redbone, didn't you? Yeah, this guitar sounds robotic. I know exactly what plugin you used. I know what you did. It's robotic. Just humanize it a lot. Something I like to do with this specific plugin, my boy, is I like to render it out and pitch it down because it gets more of a natural tone to it. And your kick and 808 are kind of clashing at times too. Free for profit. Oof, bro, why are you doing that?
Come on. Let's get paid.
I think you spammed the ya. And at times it's a little too busy in the higher range. Yeah, that's a valid point. The 808 is pretty quiet as well. Why, what? Beat switch, bro, why you gotta tell people that? 3 serious months of producing. Let's go, I know what that means. It's 3 serious months of producing, but how many months of making these fire videos? Because this is some quality production here. Dog, I know that's the Weeknd's video. How could I not know that? No, I think this dude who's been seriously producing for 3 months hired the Weeknd to shoot a video for the Weeknd type beat. I think that makes more sense. That's really gross. I don't like that synth sound. You have a lot of good stuff going on here, but that synth sound was kind of meh. I felt like your intro might have been a bit long, like you could have had a little bit more going on, but you have a lot of good stuff going on. And just to reiterate, like what you did here, I don't know, I didn't read it or whatever, wherever it came in. This is what I was talking about. What does this say? Oh damn, he even gave us warning that this is not his video. Yeah, I respect the effort you're putting in.
Mouse, go crazy.
I think your melody's a little bit too loud. I'm not really crazy about your bounce because it just feels a little incoherent. This is a gorgeous piano sound. I know what that is, but I don't know what it's called, like the name to it. What is it? Please, someone let me know. Like this is this music here. It's Jingle Bells. Okay, thank you. I knew it. I knew it. But I didn't know the name off the top of my head. It's still a gorgeous piano. Hey, I'm not good with names. Yeah, it's cool. I'm pinning that. Spider-Man mix 12. I want to hear what all the other mixes sounded like. Whatever you're doing with this 808, don't do that. Don't do that. Just grab a good sample. Grab a single good sample. Drop it in. Not much more you need to do. That was not it. That's all good, Jado. That's all good. Why does it sound like you're like cutting all the low end out of your 808? Your 808's really quiet. It's just the guitar. I'm not loving the tone too, but it's okay. Wait, I know this loop. You made this song with your homie with my loop. Hope I like it. I hope I like it too. I think I've actually listened to this. You like tagged me in it or something. I hope you don't copyright me like that, because you've released it on Spotify, so like you could technically.
Ignorance and distance causing nothing but a fuss. Broken memories got me falling out of love.
You got me twisted, and I insisted that I be stacking my money cause I be addicted. Get this, me and my money be coexisting. Diamonds glistening, ice got the weather all shifting. Listen the way that you talk, you know.
I mean, it's cool. You got some cool stuff going on for sure. The vocals are solid at times. They're not the greatest, but I think it's clean. I think you have some decent stuff going on. It's definitely not something I would listen to constantly, but it's a good starting point for sure if you're starting out. And I think like it mostly comes down to the vocals for me with like what could be improved. We got Nabil. Nabil, you changed your profile picture. That was an interesting picture to go with. What are you doing? Yeah, Jado, you're spot on with that. Actually, okay. I don't know. Can I play this? I don't think he still has it on Spotify. Long ago, like way back, like 2016, I think. So 8 years ago, I worked at this like really shitty Italian restaurant, and there was this dude there who was like, "Yo, I just started rapping," and he took every single person that worked in the restaurant, the managers. He took the wait staff, the people who were cooking behind like the kitchen line. We all went back there, and we had like this big speaker. He connected his phone to it, and he was like, "Listen, this is my first song. You all have to hear it." He plays the song. Everyone laughed at him so insanely hard that he just quit. Like, he never made music again. Yo, first beat after 2 months. Bro, your mix needs to be better. Like, there's just the low end's fighting for its life. This little popping sound you have, like the perk, it's a little too loud. You have a little bit too much dissonance in the melody too for me. And your 808's drowned out by everything else. This is too much. Don't think about melodies. Don't look at decibels and go, yeah, what's good? What are you doing back there? Stop hey, stop that. I don't know if you can see this, but we got tiny little cat here. She's misbehaving. Either way, it's a little too loud what you're doing. Like, it's just a little messy. Yeah, it's like it's too much saturation. The 808's just kind of dirty. All right, we got egg. You wrote an essay here. Good morning. Unfortunately, most beats you've been doing recently either aren't fleshed out or have copyrighted samples. Crazy. Here's something from a project you've been cooking for a while. Cool.
4. The Emperor. The Emperor signifies stability. The image depicts the Emperor upon his throne. Ram's head suggesting Aries, a symbol of strength and great plans. He is the father figure, a man of strength who provides stability, structure, and order, power, and protection.
I'm not gonna lie, Egg. I'm not crazy about the sample that starts. Yeah, the cat's having a good time. Yeah, I wasn't crazy with the Emperor sample there. Everything else is fine. I'm sad I'm not hearing like some of that usual Egg magic with the melody. I don't know if you got like a sample or something going on here, but Like you usually have like trumpets or some shit going in. It's clean, but it could be. It's not your best. That's all I gotta say. Astro Mort. Your name comes from your cat. That's a W. It would have been good to turn the velocity down a bit more on those 808 notes that are going higher pitch. Like you got to treat them like accents and not like original like actual 808s because they're not acting as 808s, they're acting as an accent.
What of this technological terror you've constructed?
That was hard. I like that. I'm gonna pin this because you have a lot of good ideas here, and I like that you fleshed a lot of those ideas out. But my complaints still stand. Astro Mort. Bro, what are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm curious now. This is a 3-second voice message. Is it your beat? What is this? If your snare wasn't so absurdly loud, I would pin this. This is clean. Just turn down the snare and you've got a good beat. No, I did not like how that came in at all. I don't know, I just can't really catch on to it. Like, I'm not really feeling it. Might just come down to the bounce. I'm not sure. It feels like it's missing stuff. Abdu, my feedback. Okay. I feel like you should know what I'm gonna say here. Like, what is this sound and why is it so loud? Is that your snare? Why is it so loud, bro? It feels like you're trying to do like a little too much with the lead. Like it's just trying to be all over the place for the sake of being all over the place. Yo, the only mixing, no, not the only mixing, the main mixing I do is I just level everything. That's the majority of what you need to do. You need a rest for trap beats. Cool. This is so sexy already. I would turn up your hi-hats by like the tiniest amount. You're getting pinned. It's pretty good. Nice. I'm not writing all those E's. I'm giving you one E. The rest of them you can do with what you want. We got Razor, Trap, Leroy. It feels like the drums and the melody don't fit each other. Like you have these crazy fast drums, so much is going on. Then you got the melody where it's like slow, it's chill, it's confused a bit. Like they're not matching up in that sense. Really need a rest for trap beats, go for it. Nobody is forcing you to make trap beats. Literally no one is forcing you to do it. I think too, like the 808's a little high pitched. Like you should definitely have the 808 a bit lower because it feels like it's not hitting. And yeah, you've already submitted. We can't listen to that. We got Englanad. You submitted this last beat review. Let's hear it. Before I ever say anything, let me just say I don't remember any of the feedback I gave. But you've created a nice vibe here off the rip. You sound, I don't know if this is your voice or not, but it sounds like the vocals are a little forced. You're forcing the notes too much. It doesn't feel very natural. Idea too, you could sidechain the vocals to the beat so that the vocals have a little bit more room when they come in. Because they're getting a little drowned out as the beat's getting louder. Did you make the beat too? Because the beat is really clean. Yeah, I think the vocals should probably cut through a bit more, and I think too maybe like just re-recording them with like a more natural tone to it would be good. I know it's annoying to record. Personally, like I don't love recording vocals. I actually hate recording and mixing vocals. So I would be frustrated if I was told that, but I think re-recording the vocals with like a more natural tone would be good. Also, if you have Melodyne, that would be really good. Oh my god. It's fine, like everything about it's good. I just wish the 808 was hitting a bit more. Yeah, I think it's good. Just have a harder hitting 808 or just like a little bit more impact to it. Fezzed. It's starting to sound like you have two things that are just not in the same key, or they're just really gross together. And you've like overly clipped the living shit out of your 808. Yeah, and your 808s are overlapping too, like the notes of the 808, the tail. You can just turn on cut self or set an envelope. Oscar, Stranded.
Hey, after got some heat.
This is good. Everything's good about it. Melody's maybe a little quiet. I think it gets a little repetitive, but it's pretty solid. I don't know. It kind of gets a little juvenile here. Like once that piano kind of comes in, it just becomes a little... I don't even know. Like, it's just, come on, bro. What is this? Yeah, I'm not crazy about the piano. I'm also feeling like you spammed the yo sound. The beginning was pretty cool though. I'm not crazy about these glides you're doing here. feel like that sound would be way cooler if it was like a brass. I see what you're going for. It's working pretty well, honestly, for you. It's just the issue is some of the sound selection is a little questionable in my opinion. Like I said, that one sound I think should have been in brass. That little pluck you have in that comes in like right here, I think could be something different. It just feels a little too high pitched for me. We have a lot of really good ideas going on here. How much do I charge for reviewing? I charge nothing. I charge your time, I guess.
I really need somebody. I wish we could be together. Cause I really need somebody. I'm tired of rolling alone on the floor. I feel like I'm drowning. I need someone to come here and pick me up and drag me out this fucking body. Mirror, mirror on the wall, why don't you hear the call? Somebody save me. I had much better days, I need a saving grace. Cause I really need somebody.
You didn't disappoint. That was nice. No disappointment. That was nice.
Now we're gonna do what it takes.
It's cool. It just feels like you have a lot of unused frequency space. And that's my biggest complaint with this. It's pretty clean though. Like everything about it is solid. Your first submission ever, Dawnbish. What a name. I don't know, it just kind of felt weird that transition there. Like it didn't feel like the melody was ready to transition quite yet. I don't know what you're doing with the 808, but I'm not crazy about it, to be honest with you. Like it just feels like it's coming in and that's about it. Yeah, other than that, like everything there's pretty fine. I have no complaints too much. Beat 175. Bro has made 175 beats, 174 beats before this one. Better be good.
Hey yo, Drip Chat, this shit crazy.
it's solid. I feel like the high-end vocal thing, whatever that was, I wasn't really a huge fan of because it just felt a little too sharp at times. The 808's okay. It's not really hitting. It's not doing too much. I would turn up that hi-hat too. All right, so that concludes the beats that have been submitted for the window for the battle portion of things. So we'll get right into voting. If you don't know how this works, we do a bracket. We start on this side. This is the Eastern Conference, and this is the Western Conference. We start off on the East, so we'll start out with V9 versus Houston, and we'll make our way downtown, walking fast. Start with V9's beat. All right, that's V9's beat. We're gonna play Houston's beat now. I'll play a little bit more of V9's beat. But I think this is wrapped up. I think we know that Houston won that round for sure. Terribly sorry, V9. You haven't made it past the. Oh yeah, we need to start the tournament. You haven't made it too far in a while now. But Houston, you're moving on up. Congratulations. We got Aegis versus ARZ. Also, I see a few people complaining about submission time, whatever. I'm gonna jump up here and just show you something, right? We have these rules, and the rules, you don't have to read very far for it to say anything. It says beat review submissions will cut off at 12:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, that means 10 minutes from now or 10 minutes after the submissions open, right? Now, I don't know about you. You said yours is at 12:13, but as someone who can do some math, 12:13 is past 12:10. So what I do is, if you stick around past the beat battle, I'll listen to some more beats if you're still here. Okay, just review, please, bro. I'm explaining why I'm not reviewing. Let's listen to ARZ's beat since y'all don't understand.
I really need Somebody save me. I had much better days, I need a saving grace. Somebody save me, 'cause I really need somebody.
All right, that's ARZ's beat. Let's listen to Aegis's beat. Where is Aegis? All right, I'm gonna play a little bit more of ARZ's beat. Yeah, I feel like this is a rap. Like, no offense to anyone, but it's just ARZ. That was kind of clean. You're moving on up. I feel bad for Thomas because this is his first time being in the bracket. This is his first competitor he ever has to face. Damn. All right, Doozy versus Houston. Let's jump on over to the members' beat reviews. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, if you are a member, you can submit at any time, and it'll get reviewed while we're streaming. Not during the competition, but yeah. All right, that is Doozy's beat. Let's play Houston's beat. I don't know if you can see this, but little cat is on my lap right now. That's why I was like struggling there. Yo, my voice has been cracking a lot lately. I'm hitting my second round of puberty. Sorry, Doozy. I'm really sorry, but I don't think you've won this round. It's not looking too good for you. I'm ending the vote there, but I'm terribly sorry, Doozy. It looks like you have not won. Houston, you're moving on up. Congratulations. Yeah, that was a slop fest. I'm sorry, Doozy. Your beat was good, though. I'll give you that. I really liked your beat. Who let Travis's producer in here? I don't know. Now we got Tomas versus ARZ. I really feel bad for Tomas. This is their first time being pinned, and their first competitor they're ever gonna face is pretty strong. Where is it? Tomas, I swear we pinned you. Here it is. Alright, that's Tomas's beat. Now let's play ARZ's beat. We've heard it a few times, so I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit so we can hear a bit more.
Cause I really need somebody.
Alright, both beats were good, but it does look like ARZ has won this round. Congratulations, you're moving on up. Terribly sorry, Tomas. I know it's your first time, but better luck next time. Now we got Houston versus ARZ. This is a battle here for sure. We got the Travis Scott type beat versus whatever ARZ's beat is. It's a song, I guess. Let's listen to Houston's beat here. Oh, I gotta end the poll still. Why'd I pause? So that we can listen to some more of it later, obviously. Alright, if you didn't know, that's Houston's beat. Now we gotta listen to ARZ's beat a little bit more. ARZ's down in the polls right now. That's crazy. Play a little bit more of Houston's beat. I think the votes are in. This is crazy. We have an upset here, ladies and gentlemen. We have an upset here, folks, actually. That's crazy. And it just kept getting bigger. That's insane. Houston, congratulations. You are moving on to the finals. ARZ, great run, but you did not make it to the finals. Good try. Better luck next time. Who do we have up next? We got to go down to the west. We have Dress Squitta, whatever the... I don't know how you say that. We got Jado. We'll go Jado and then Dre Squared. All right, that's Jado's beat. We got Dre Squared, I think. I'll play a little bit more of Jado's beat too. Sorry, Jado, but it looks like you have not won this round. Dre, you are moving on up. Congratulations. I think that's what it is. It could be Dre's a cutie. Who knows? Because that's like low-key how it's spelt, my guy. Double Vex versus Astro Mort. All right, we'll start with Astro Mort wherever you are. Yeah, Dre. Astro Mort, where are you at? Alright, if you didn't know, that's Astro Mort's beat. Remember that because we're going to be voting soon. And now we got Double Vex's beat. Alright, I'll play a little bit more of Astro Mort's beat since it's being highly recommended or requested, whatever.
What of this technological terror you've constructed?
All right, the votes are in. Astro Mort, you're going to be moving on up. Congratulations to you. Double Vex, terribly sorry. It was a good effort. I really did like it. It was a cool beat. It was unique. It was interesting. Second listen was still good. We got Ultra Fire versus Dre's Acuity or Dre Squared. I don't really know, bro. Your name confuses me more than anything else has. This is the first time we're going to be listening to Ultra Fire's beat in a while, so enjoy.
I'm losing my mind.
Alright, that's Ultra Fire's beat. Now we gotta go. Where's Dre? Bro, these names. Here we go. We got Dre. That's all we're going with now. Alright, I'll play a little bit more of Ultra Fire's beat, because why not? Yeah, this is looking like a slop fest here. Dre, you slopped all over Ultra Fire. I'm terribly sorry, Ultra Fire. Yo, I pressed end poll. It won't let me end the damn poll. Finally. Congratulations, Dre. You're moving on up. Terribly sorry, Ultra Fire. I did like your beat. It was really cool. You had a lot of good beats today. Astro Mort and Frosty. Frosty the Snowman. This is a big battle right here. Alright, that's Frosty's beat. We're going to play a little bit more of Astro Mort's beat. play a little bit more of Frosty's beat too while we're at it. Yeah, I think Frosty won this, to be honest with you. It's round over. Congratulations, Frosty. You're moving on up. I think last time you got eliminated first round. This is the furthest you've ever made it. It's Frosty versus Dre. Similar vibes. Let's give Dre his listen. His listen of the day. And then we'll get voting. All right, that's Dre's beat. I'm gonna play a little bit more of Frosty's beat. We've heard both of these enough times by now. I'm gonna play a little bit more of not Frosty's, Dre's beat as well, and then we can wrap up the voting here. Yeah, this is another slop fest. This is crazy. Whoever's saying Dre's the underdog, bro, no, he's not. He has not had a single round where he's like had under 70% of the votes. But we got Houston versus Dre. This is the big battle right here. This is for the finals. This is for everything. We're gonna play Houston's beat first because it's been a while. Alright, that's Houston's beat. I'm gonna play Dre's beat again from the top. play a little bit more of Houston's beat while we're at it. That's it. That's the votes are in. Dre, I got some bad news for you. You made it so far, but you did not win. Congratulations, Houston. You have come out on top. Houston, we don't have an issue because you won. Oh, oh my God. I'll reach out to you. I'll hit you up with your prize and all that good stuff. As promised, we will review some more beats. We'll hop over to the members section. We got MLEX.
MLEX.
The prize is one of my drum kits, low key. I'm not gonna lie, MLEX, I don't really love this 808. Hey, I judged your name, you're allowed to judge mine. It's clean, I just don't really love the 808 you used.
MLEX.
MLEX, this one's hard. Yeah, I like this one better. The 808 choice here is nice. I wish it was a little crunchier. Not crunchier, but a little punchier. Not crunchy. We'll listen to the official song. I don't really love what you're doing with the snare off the rip.
Yeah. You don't want no problems, get the fuck up on my way. Told my brothers we gon' make it, told my mama it's okay. And my homies celebrating, we just waiting for my day. Go on.
I don't know why, but it sounds like bro's trying a little too hard to be NBA YoungBoy.
And open up the bottle, cause we bout to get our pay. They don't see me win, they don't like that. In my gang up on your shit, don't come and fight back. I don't fuck with random.
It's cool though, I like what you're doing, or well, I like what he's doing. I like what you're doing too with this.
Bitches, I ain't like that. Call up on my number, you gon' dial back. We've been dreaming.
It just feels so forced when he's doing that with his vocals. You can hear it. It really puts me out of the vibe.
In my gang up on your shit, don't come and fight back. I don't fuck with.
I could have start from 12:11. I could. Will I? I'm gonna go like, who's here? That's the question I care about. If you're here, then there's a value to me reviewing your beat, listening to your beat. Jude submitted already. Night Ride. There's someone else with the exact same name right here. It's just like slightly different. But who's here? Give me your name. If you're here, give me your name in Discord. Don't just say here. I'm assuming you're Kindu. All right. Try to Detroit type beat. Perfect. 12:16. Lendal, we already listened to your beat.
Can do. This one's good.
I really don't like that string you got going on. Also, I'm a little confused. Like, I get it, you're going 100 BPM. Usually, like, if you're doing like Detroit, it's like 190, 200. It's usually fast and it's like half timed or double timed. Yeah, it's double timed. I forget the word. It's double timed though, I think. So I don't know. It sounds like I don't know. It sounds like your hi-hats are hitting right, but your snare maybe not. No, I'm tripping. Never mind. This section, your melody's getting really confused. Like, it's just kind of busy. It's busy for no reason. Faded, tachyon ounce. I'm just gonna guess this is you. Oh, you want us to listen to this one? We'll listen to this one. Yo, what's with the amount of Detroit beats these times? I don't know what you were doing with the bell there, but it just sounded like it played the note it should not have played. Yeah, the bell's just playing a note you shouldn't play with that bell. At least with your melody here. Okay, so we got alligator made waifu. That's a name. I don't see you here. Yeah, there's nothing. Alligator made waifu. Same name, same profile picture. I don't think so. I don't trust that. Sauce. Y'all got like some generic names here. What is sauce, bro? Come on. I really don't like the melody. It just kind of feels like it's a little plain. Like, I get it, it's supposed to be plain, but it feels too plain. And I would have loved to see your 808s going a little crazier for super trap. And your kick's too much. Your kick is way too much here. Like, your kick is overbearing. Way too much, my guy. Who else do we got? Prod Pookie. Dog, we need to have a talk about these names. What? Prod Pookie? There's no Prod Pookie, my guy. Pookie? Are you in the Discord? Like, you don't even know your own name. You said it was Prod Pookie 2 minutes ago. Come on. I said I'm bad with names, but that's just crazy. This is on FL Mobile too. Let's go. Your low end is a little muddy. Rules are 1 beat per person. If you're asking for me to play more of Houston's beats, you sound like a bot or you just don't know the rules. Your choice. Yeah, my biggest beef with this is how muddy the low end, but for FL Mobile, this actually kind of turned out pretty good. I've used FL Mobile. It's a pain to use, honestly. Who else have we got? Milk flavored. What a name. See, that's a name that people like. They like milk. They like things that are flavored like milk. Oh, it's right under it too. That's perfect. Dog, you basically started off with that one Eminem song. All right, we're gonna do like 2 more after this, cause goddamn. It's plain to the point where it's like you just don't really have anything going on. It feels like a lot of your frequency space isn't being used and nothing's really being maximized to its fullest potential. That's what I would say. That is exactly what I'd say. Go check mine. Gangster under waffle. Perfect. Waffle. Perfect. Let's go. I don't really love the lead. It sounds a little weird at times. I really like the spacious sound you added in there, like the super airy thing. I think you went a little overdose on the open hat there. YKJ, you were asking, you're gonna be the last one just because yours is right here. So yeah, I'm gonna sit in silence for the rest of the day. You can slowly see like the life of me being drained out as the stream continues. Genuinely. You want me to explain Muddy 808? I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what I mean. By the way, some of you were asking. Actually, I won't say this. Never mind. So right, like you got like this frequency space. Can we make this full screen? We can. You got all this frequency space, right? And your 808's gonna live down here and like here. This is where your 808 is mostly. Depending on your 808, might be up here a little bit. Now, if your melody's really busy down here, there's not as much space for the 808, right? So the two are gonna fight for this space, and it's gonna sound terrible. That's Muddy 808. I could show an example, I guess, but that's just not worth my time. That's not worth any of our time because I feel like the explanation should cover it. I'm gonna explain one other thing too, actually, now that I think about it, because this is kind of important. Let's say you got like a rumbly 808. When I say rumble in your 808, let's just like grab a regular spins. Like just this one. So like if you got like a rumbly 808, this is super rumbly. So let's say you just got like this very rumbly ass 808. The reason you have this very rumbly 808. Oh wait. Let me redo that. The reason you have this rumbly 808 is because you have this stuff down here. It's too much. So what you can do is you can just do like a little cut on like 25 hertz, 20 hertz, something around there, and that'll help clean up some of the rumble. Obviously, it won't fix the issue because the issue is the 808's too low, but it can help when you have that issue. All right, YKJ, let's listen to your beat. Yeah, I don't clip this.
If you want this beat, then pay for it, YK. Did you ladies?
Dog. The tag. I'm here for it. Oh, don't worry. Doozy's a member, so I'm gonna listen to it. Don't worry. Your mix is too quiet. The kick is beating the shit out of the 808 at times. Like your melody is too quiet when I say your mix is too quiet here. All right, we need to talk about this, bro. Listen, okay, Rebirth. Bro, check Rebirth beat. It's actually good. I hope you would tell me your beat's actually good. But we're not listening to it. Because here's why. We said there's going to be one more, and this is the last one. almost sounds like your 808's kind of off to it sometimes. I did. Also, the spam tag, like, I feel like it's a little... After, like, the first time, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's kind of funny. The second time, I'm like, okay, I guess you're just protecting your beat a little, whatever. The third time, I'm like, bro, this dude is desperate to sell the beat. All right, Rebirth, we're gonna listen to your beat. If it's ass, I'm banning you from the Discord. All right, I'm banning you from ever competing in this. Okay, just because. If your beat is genuinely ass, you're banned. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. This beat is not fire. It's okay. It's not a 10 out of 10. It's not a 9 out of 10. It's not an 8 out of 10. It's like maybe a 6.57 for me. It's okay. There's nothing great about it. There's nothing terrible about it. But it's just not that great. You know what I mean? He's not gonna get the ban because it's not bad. It's not terrible, but it's not great. It's right like in that middle line where it's an okay beat. Like it's like a bunch of nothing happening. That's my biggest complaint with it. You're all so desperate to have like, I don't know, this makes no sense, bro. Just... let's listen to Doozies. Cool. It can be for the rappers, but it can have variation. Like, genuinely, you don't need to do a lot for variation, and you didn't do anything. I like that perk usage. This is pretty clean. Rebirth, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm genuinely sorry for you. Because you're at this point you're actually just gonna get banned. Because like this is annoying. You're starting to get annoying. Where's your beat? Did you delete it? We're not listening to it again, or are we? Yeah, here it is. I want you to like be critical of your own beat here. Like this is an awakening for you, I hope. Be critical of your own beat. Listen to it and think, okay, here's what's good, here's what's bad. Don't worry, Maxim, we'll listen to your beat too. You've been chill. All right, thank you for your time. We're moving on. Maxim, you know what? I'll give you some time. Maxim Beats, Oh, yo. Maxim. I'm assuming you're Maxim or Maximum. Rebirth, I bump my head to pretty much everyone's beat that I can out of respect for their beat. Genuinely. Maxim, I'm assuming you're just Maxim.
Maxim.
Alright, Rebirth. Keep telling yourself. I'm not really loving the bounce that you've got going on here, but the mix is good. You have a lot more going on than Rebirth's beat, so I'll say it's better than his off the rip. Rebirth, I wish you had the ability to back up your talk. I'm just not loving that bounce on it, but I think there's a lot of good things going on here. All right. The actual last beat that we're going to listen to is Doozy's other beat. I just want to say too, if you're ever in like a situation of Rebirth, like where what just happened with him, I really urge you all to just take the feedback, take what people say. You may not agree with it, but take what they say and reflect on it. Like for me personally, one of the biggest things that helped me early on in production was someone told me my melody sucked fucking ass, and then I thought to myself, hey, you know what? People think my melodies suck. Let me learn how to make better melodies. And then I did. And that paid off exponentially. See, this is like, I think your low end's a little dirty down there. It's a little muddy. It could be cleaned up, but I think it's pretty clean. Other than that, this is really good, Doozy. It gets a little repetitive, but it's pretty good. You've always made crazy guitar stuff. Rebirth need an ego death. I think he's gone, so I feel like it's not really worth our time talking about him. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up the stream. Thank you all for submitting. We're gonna do another one next month, so stay tuned. If you missed this one, you can submit on time next time, and then you can get yours reviewed, guaranteed, listened to, possibly entered into a beat battle, and possibly win a prize. Who knows? But that's gonna be all. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, and yeah.